Morning. So, you join me leaving Mootrition in Chester and heading back towards Warrington. Very short ride because I only had time for a quick ride this morning in the first place, and then I realised when I got to where I was going I didn't press record. So, great start, no recording, no video, just me talking away to myself. Anyway, beautiful morning, sunny morning, just after 9. Left the house about 7:30, 8, and yeah, it was chilly-ish then. Started off 5-6 degrees again, but it's already up to about 16 degrees. It's going to be a gorgeous day. But unfortunately, I haven't got the time to spend out on the bike today. Too many other things to be doing, so just a quick ride over to Mootrition. I'll stick some videos up of that at the end. But it's a dairy farm. It's open 24/7. You can go and fill up your milk bottles from their dispensers. They have milkshakes and ice cream and coffee. Nice place to go for a quick ride in a fairly rural area of Chester. And actually, it's easy to go in early in the morning or late at night because it can be quite busy around here otherwise. So yeah, nice little ride. Sorry you didn't join me. It's quite misty coming out across the Runcorn Bridge. Actually going to go back a different way, I think. So I've got a backpack on today with a refrigerated bag and a couple of big cold packs to keep what I've just picked up cold, and I was going to put them in the tank bags, and I realised, I hadn't even thought about this, but I got something out of the tank bag yesterday when I got home and it was burning hot. I think it picks up a lot of heat, I presume from the radiator. It's just yeah, it gets very warm whatever you put in those tank bags, so something I hadn't considered before. I think I might be in the wrong lane. Let's switch the view on that. Let's go to the yep. I think I might have started saying yesterday and then gone off on a tangent, but yeah, this Tripper display, using the inbuilt nav a lot, I think I've had a couple of issues with the mobile where it comes up with a funny error message saying it can't find a route. And I think from Googling, the only solution when that happens is to basically reinstall the app, which is fine, it doesn't take long to reinstall the app. The annoying thing though is you lose all your waypoints. So I've actually had to take screenshots of the places I put in before that I had as saved locations, because you lose all of that. It's only happened twice since I had the bike. Once literally the first day, trying to connect it, did the route once, trying to come home from Tadcaster where I picked this up from at Eddie's Motos, yeah, it just, first time worked fine with the route, second time said nope, can't compute now. Yeah, so I'll delete the app and start again. But actually, when it's in use, it's very good. It's repair's fine. I've had one issue where it didn't want to reroute. I had to stop the nav and start again. Yeah, reconnect's fine. So picks up on the phone, does have to have the phone screen on the whole time, which I think a lot of people will list as a limitation. I put a charging cable on, I've got a spare charging block for the phone, and basically dim the screen right down. You can do a few hours, it will drain your phone if you're not plugged in, but if you've got the USB port, it's fine. It's yeah, very useful. I mean, I had the turn-by-turn nav on the Motorrad LED display before, and that wasn't particularly useful. It was just the old arrow view. So, like if I switch this one back, you get the traditional arrow direction indicator, number of yards or junction, etc., which is fine until you're in a fairly complex set of roads like that one back there. We've got multiple lanes on that roundabout going in different directions, and then actually it's very useful to have the Google Maps proper head-up view so you can see where you're going. So I do like being able to flick between them. I think it's quite a useful feature. I don't particularly like the display without the rev counter. I don't know why they wouldn't have lost much in the way of that map space at all for keeping the rev counter around the outside, because when the nav's done you get a little kind of arc around the top of the display there that gives you the RPM. For some reason when you're in sat nav you don't get that. Lights out already. Nice looking Panigale at the back there. Dream bike. I know I'd never be able to ride it though, so. Well, I would be able to ride it, just not for very long. I think it'd be horribly uncomfortable. Every sports bike I've ever sat on, yep, that's lovely, I want to get off now. There's a certain level of dedication to speed needed, which I just don't have. I think the expression is built for comfort. That's definitely me. This bike is fabulous. It has converted me to a brand that I'd never have looked at. That's a lie. I did look at. I looked at before. I had a V7 Stone with my first bike. And I did look at the Enfield then because the Interceptor was just around, and the V-twin versus the twin of the Interceptor, the 650 twin. The 650 seemed a lot smoother, and it was a lovely looking bike. I didn't go for it for two reasons. One was comfort. It was rock solid, both in terms of suspension and the saddle seat, I'm not sure, in comparison to the Moto Guzzi. And the other thing was the build. The fit and finish was, to my mind, was terrible. You looked at that Moto Guzzi, which still had its fair share of plastic bits, but it felt like a much better quality product. Granted, there was a price differential, but it wasn't night and day. I think it was about £1,000 at the time, and then you had the shaft drive and everything else that goes with it on the Moto Guzzi, so I went with that. But now, I mean, looking at this and the Super Meteor and the shotgun and the finish on them is really, really good. They've in the space of 6-7 years, the level these bikes have come up to is outstanding. And the prices have increased, but you're still talking about a £5,000 bike versus what the original Himalayan before 11 when it came out was about £4,000. You can pick them up much cheaper now, but it's a lot of bike for the money, and it's just so much fun. I don't think it has any, certainly the Himalayan shouldn't be this fun. It's a tractor, isn't it? Really, I mean, it's a workhorse of a bike, but actually, it's got enough to keep you smiling. Past 70, says gear, 5,500 RPM. There's a little bit of buzz through the seat, a little bit of buzz through the foot pegs. Nothing that's going to cause me any big concern or not want to do it. I think you can tour with this quite happily. My problem, the reason I'm looking for the bigger bike, is I live in Warrington, my family are based in the south of the country. It'd be nice to be able to actually use the bike to go to them. My sister lives in Brussels, I'd like to go and ride across the sea there. I think if I was to do it, I think it'd be a lot more comfortable experience on a bigger capacity bike. With a little bit of protection. Having said that, this screen does a decent job, definitely compared to the naked bikes I've had in the past. Fly screen just takes the pressure off the chest. I still feel it on the top of the helmet a little bit, but I'm quite tall. Yeah, it does a decent job. I'm not sure I'd bother putting the big screen on there because I think you just get a lot of whistle from it. I think there's enough protection from that one. Spring is definitely here, isn't it? It's good news. I'm out on the bike a lot more without freezing. Got thinner gloves on today, no heated gloves today, it's that warm. In fact, these are my free gloves I purchased from, actually I didn't purchase, I purchased a pair of road skin jeans which I'm wearing at the moment, which are, I'd say, really good, really comfortable, level 3 rated. It's a no-brainer, about 170 quid, but definitely definitely good quality stuff. And yeah, these gloves came free with it. Actually, they're pretty decent gloves. Quite impressed. Oh, now do I have a quick look in JNS? I don't even know if they're open yet, actually. Let's see. It's a bit early. There are some bikes there. You know what? Not today. I'll end up buying something I don't need. A49 heading back up towards the south of Warrington, so Delamere area. To Northwest Power Sports yesterday to have a look at that Husqvarna Norden. I was really looking for some reviews on it last night, and there was a lot of quite negative comments about it, saying how ugly it is. I don't know whether it's just me or not, whether I've got peculiar taste for it. I mean, KTM's not particularly attractive, so maybe they didn't have a good place to start, but I just don't mind the look of that. I like the traditional looking headlight. I think it looks, it's not trying to be a sleek sports bike, it's a rugged adventure bike. I think they've done a much nicer job with that than BMW done with the GS. Whereas I think Husqvarna is just robust looking bike. I don't know, let's see. I'm definitely glad I got out when I did. I think so it's only half an hour now and already these roads are getting busy, so this is only probably weekend rides, isn't it? A nice sunny 17-degree day. It's going to be chock-a-block today, so I do like those yellow lights when put on the GS. I'm not sure if that's just a filter on the front. This is the second one I've seen those today. It looks quite smart as a daylight running light. Daytime running light even. Right, so I'm going to go across. I think I might go down through Hatton in that way. Avoid Stockton Heath and the inevitable traffic jam that's there. Spring also means the bugs are back. I'm right in the middle of the visor. this is Hatton, bringing us back down to Warrington. Down the back of the fields where they hold the Creamfields Festival. Ah, come on, Mr. Duck. You have wings. Another fan of bikes, that one. Anyway, I'm going to head back into the boring bits of Warrington now, so definitely don't want to see that. So I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching if you have, and see you next time. This is Mootrition in Chester. Milkshake, ice cream, coffee. You select a bottle from the vending machine and take your pick from the milkshakes on offer.